what do you know? We looked up and it was like, oh, geez, it's 8 o'clock. And I using StreamYard tonight, so I can't do the music part. I guess I could. Welcome in, everybody. It's
Happy
another Tuesday night stream. Hope everybody's having a great night. I apologize. I was originally going to do a live stream from the park.
Everybody's disappointed.
And we were going to go from the park tonight. I forgot that Melissa had to take Mason to an appointment, and we only have one car right now, so yeah. I have no way either. I could go.
Apparently, we tried to start it. It needs a battery.
So I couldn't go and not leave her a car, and vice versa. She couldn't go and not leave me a car if I was going to go to the park. So here we are. So sorry about that, gang.
We were talking so long about maybe we really only need one car. Well, no, sometimes you need two.
Sometimes you need two. Anyway, good to have all of you in here. But we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to talk about a few different things. We're going to talk about, lately we've been doing a lot of these streams where we're doing these meet and greet challenges. So we've been seeing a lot of characters. And we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. We're going to talk about some of our favorites, some of ours that we think could be better. Maybe some parks that need some better meet and greets. I think there is definitely one park in mind that I can think of that definitely needs to upgrade their meet and greet status in a lot of ways. And then we'll talk about what we think when it comes to what Disneyland's going to have and how they're going to be a little bit different in the way they do their meet and greets out there. And then we'll talk a little bit about our streaming schedule. Because the big week is next week. We leave next Thursday.
No, that's crazy.
Next Thursday, we're heading out to Disneyland and D23, and it's going to be awesome. But let me say hi to a few people in the chat. Marc Langenkamp is here. Bruce Lawrence in the house. Samantha Lowe, who I think is watching the M80s right now. BDF Keith is here. Lucinda Nix. Kenneth H. Horizons 18 is here. Good to see all of you. There's Chris Slemmer. Welcome in, Chris. Good to see you. No problem, bud. We totally understand. There's Marvin Hicks. There's Teresa Holmes. There's Nathan Rita, Stephanie Danielle. There's Scott Rowe. There's David Kish. Victor's in the house. What's up, Victor? Stacy Bailey is here. And I think there's AB. Yep. Jeannie52573 is here. For Video Edit Man. Kelsey Elizabeth is here. Luke Smith. We'll see Kelsey tomorrow. Password is here. Catherine Wilby. Allie French. Jane Leslie. And Leland Glass, it's been a while. Leland's in the house. Sir Euchre is here. Catherine Wilby. And I think for the moment, Rod Priester. There's Rod. What I see on one side is different than the other. Rod Priester's also in the house.
And Douglas Bailey.
Douglas Bailey. Christina Loud is also here. Good to see Christina. Thank you, Christina. Good to see you. Yep, I did. Teresa Henry. There's Teresa Henry. Good to have all of you in here as we have that number jumping. And there's a lot of people that are live tonight. Vicky Pauly, welcome in as well. So I appreciate you being here. I know there's a lot. Tonight's a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so there are people out live from the parks. But, we're going to talk. We're going to have a good time tonight. And again, I'm sorry we didn't go. That's why I like you all, Melissa. You appreciate each and every one of us. Enjoy Disneyland. Safe travels. Well, thank you, AB. That means a lot. It does. Definitely does. Hi, Shelby.
Hi, Shelby. Hi, Hannah.
Welcome in. Hannah Collins is also here. Cheryl Long is also here. Party time now to hit the like. Amen. Please do. Kelsey saying looking forward to it. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. Meet up with her for a little while tomorrow. So let's get into this. We talk about a couple different. I'm going to save the streaming schedule for the end. Talk about meet and greets. That's kind of why I wanted to do it was we hadn't really done meet and greets because they'd been gone for a while. Right. And we didn't really get them anymore. And even when they did come back, they were limited. They were just the cavalcades or the where you would see them from a distance, and it wasn't the real meet and greets. And it was always good to have them back. Peterson family, welcome in. We got in 45 days. We go in 45 days. Okay, that's awesome. You guys have a blast at D23 and the safe trip. Thank you, Rod. I appreciate that. But I think meet and greets is one of the biggest things that makes a Disney trip for me. Okay, I think that they're very, very important. I've always enjoyed meet and greets. I think they're absolutely fantastic. What about you? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, and I think they're special. At least they were with Disney for a long time.
Hi, John.
Just the experience you get with the meet and greets in Disney were very unique for a very long time. And you can meet characters that were a very big part of your childhood. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of brings that home. It just makes the magic come alive. Unlike some parks, they might have characters you meet, but they're not always ones that you grew up with watching their movies.
That's true.
Seeing their, watching all the Disney stuff when you were a kid. That was one of the neatest things for me on our first few trips to Disney. So
I agree. I mean, and some of the more unique ones are even better. Like when you go to things like, Moonlight Magic, or you go to any other kind of special event, whether it be the Halloween party, the Christmas party, or the Run Disney events. Be honest with you, the Run Disney events have meet and greets. They are really special because a lot of times you're going to get meet and greets there that are going to be really, really unique, rare characters, and it makes them that much more enticing to want to do them. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and not to start on a negative note, but I think that's one of the things that, and maybe it's because they were gone for so long and they're back. I feel like for a long time, Disney just does the same old, same old. And I feel like they really could, with what they have to work with and, switch up the characters. Don't always bring out the same ones all the time. I don't understand. I mean, obviously there's training involved and they have to make sure they have that character down pat. And it's not like probably a ton of people can switch off from one to another, but it would be nice if there was a little more character variety, not just for special events.
Yeah, I agree. I wish they would do that too.
Because in the old days they did.
Yeah, they did. I agree. But what I want to do is we'll go around and we'll talk a little bit about each park. We're going to talk about maybe one or two of our favorite meet and greets, and maybe one that we didn't think was that awesome. Maybe we wish it was a little bit different. And there could be many different reasons why we wish it was different. It could be because the line's too long. Maybe the queue you're waiting is a little meh. It could be all kinds of different things. See anybody else come in? Don't know how much you're into Marvel, but the Marvel cast members at DCA are pretty amazing.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
in for a treat. Yeah, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
We can't get that here. So I'm looking forward to that very much.
They are still standing in line, Rod. I've never seen them on Genie Plus.
Are they not? They used to be. You used to be able to get fast passes. I'd have to look. Like for Princess Fairy Tale Hall.
That one, yes.
I think that one has, and also maybe the Mickey meet and greet up at Main Street.
Oh, maybe.
I think that has a lightning lane too.
But for instance, Snow White, who's right down there by Mickey.
Yeah, no.
They
just come out randomly. The ones that have their own buildings where you can meet them, the separate, because they're in the air conditioning and they're out like all the time. I believe you can get lightning lanes to meet those characters if that's what you want to use it for.
Right. Cynthia Candyman, welcome in our first member.
Thank you. You know my curtains.
She says, as adults, we're never too old for meet and greets. I try to meet at least two each visit. I agree.
Yeah, it's still a lot of fun. It's like Olaf was our first character to see when everything reopened again.
Yes.
We were at Hollywood Studios.
That was awesome.
Was actually really great.
I agree. It felt like we were almost back to normal.
Yeah.
Comes back. Yeah, I hope it. I think it will, Stephanie.
So
I know
that
it will.
Still not back, and a lot that have been gone for a while that I really miss. We're going to get into that, right? You probably don't want me to mention any of that just yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
But let's go to each park. I'm going to start with the one I think needs help when it comes to meet and greets.
I can think of a couple.
The one for me that I think needs the most help is Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, there
aren't any that I can think of.
Aren't they doing the Mickey and Minnie in their safari outfits?
But even that, we've gone through there. But no, that's what I'm saying.
Out all the time.
It's not out all the time. Every time we go by there, it's closed. Luke says I've never met a character, at least not since I was very young. I might be too nervous. Nah, you'll be fine.
It's fun.
I think they're a blast.
But everybody's different, so.
Yep, I think they're. There's
I
Matt.
know, we're getting close, Matt.
Matt, we're not going, bud.
Stop. Yes, we are. Stop saying that, or you'll make something bad happen and we can't go. She's Louise.
No, Animal Kingdom, there's really no meet and greets. I mean, every once in a while, Kevin will come out and you'll see Kevin walking around. But other than that, they still do the on the barges in the water, but there's no actual characters you can walk up to anywhere.
No, so they don't have Pocahontas there anymore. They don't have any actual, besides supposedly Minnie and Mickey in their safari outfits. There are no character meet and greets
anywhere. And they used to have, look, when you're walking towards Creature Comforts, which is their Starbucks, they used to have Flick meet right there next to that for the longest time.
That was a cool one because that's one you very rarely got. They used to have Pocahontas. They used to have Miko from Pocahontas, the raccoon. They would have... No,
not dissing him at all. I'm glad they have him. But even him...
No, but you don't stop. You're not supposed to stop and take pictures. He's constantly moving. I love Kevin. I would I loved meeting with
Remember
her.
they used to have Doug and Russell right by A Bug's
Yeah,
Life there too? They
did.
haven't really come back yet. I just wish that they had more. They need more meet and greets in that park somewhere. There's got to be somewhere you can put these characters.
You used to be able to meet Turk.
Yep.
Rafiki. Didn't you used to be able to have the pictures over at...
Yeah, Rafiki was over there.
You used to go over and meet Rafiki when you took the train.
Yeah.
And I don't believe... Hey, Jim. Welcome.
Jim, more sunshine, please, in the house. Yeah, getting theirs back later. Oh, maybe they are. I don't know. Hey, Brian.
I don't know if anyone's Bran.
We have met Pooh. Well, no, actually, it's not true. Welcome in, Jim.
That's in the same line with the Pooh ride, which you've had difficulty getting into lately. The lines have been really long, or the ride's always down, or you have to time it just right because they're not out constantly since it's outside. But at least in Magic Kingdom, Pooh and Tigger meet together.
Douglas says his best meet and greet was Alice in Wonderland and Ariel were my best. Yeah, they're good ones.
That's another one that we're not seeing back yet is Ariel. She's got her own grotto.
Yeah,
and she's not back.
Yep. But for me, I think Animal Kingdom is the worst when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I was sent to some sunshine. I can't talk tonight. Welcome in, Tina. Good to see you, dear. And Brian, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Brian. Well, Brian, it's still early for you. It's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Launchpad. Right in Dinerland. You had Launchpad. You had Scrooge McDuck was meeting. Other characters over there. They're not there right now. I mean, maybe they'll come back. I don't know.
Yeah, we have some pre-blip photos of meeting with them. And of course, they had when they were in their costumes. Chip and Dale were in their dinosaur costumes, which you now see on the cavalcades. You know, that was a lot of fun. And none of those have come back.
Yeah, hopefully they will at some point. So that's the one I don't like. For me, Catherine will be welcoming. Cruella de Vil was my best meet and greet. Yep, that's another good one.
Again, you do not see her unless maybe at a random Halloween party.
Oh, it's Brandon.
Even then.
Hi, Brandon. Sorry about that. I saw Brian.
But you said Brian.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Brandon. Good to have you
here. I think Hollywood Studios is the next in line that needs some improvement.
Rick's Theme Park Adventures, welcome in. Password says, my favorite Mickey Not Scary Halloween Party. You did so many poses with me. Nice. That's good.
Awesome. Oh, you were at King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts. That's awesome.
Welcome in, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Dawn's here as well. Are all the character dining meats working? No, they're not.
That's another thing.
Jersey Mike.
Hi, Mike.
What's up, Mike? Hope you and Rhonda are doing well. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I mean, all the character meet and greets are not. We just went to, Melissa and I, we ate at Crystal Palace over the weekend. Pooh and all them aren't back yet. It's a buffet again.
But they've announced that they at least are coming back.
They are. They're coming back.
We haven't heard anything else about some of the others. Hi, G.
What up, G? What up, G? Let's see. Can we talk about how excited you guys are for D23? We'll talk about that. We will. We'll probably talk about that more next Tuesday because we'll be that much closer.
Yeah.
Let's see. Marie, welcome in as well.
Hi,
Marie, is it Pancetti or Panchetti? Welcome in. Good to see you. Shoshana's here as well. Maybe because of COVID, that's why they're nowhere to be found.
I think they're gradually getting people back. I know they're doing a lot of hiring. You know, I think there's a lot of stuff that they're just not completely there yet.
Staffing, I'll give you. Cost cutting should not be an excuse because Disney is making money hand over fist right now. They're breaking all kinds of records on revenue and just straight profit. So it shouldn't be about that. And if it is, then that's a really upsetting thing. I get what you're saying, but it really shouldn't be about that. They're not hurting for money
anymore.
Mary Poppins and Bert, that's a good one.
That's probably a really good one.
Yep. But next park for me, I agree with Melissa. I think it's probably going to have to be Hollywood Studios. Still has some good ones. I'm not going to talk about which ones are my favorite. They have the Red Carpet Dreams. They have Olaf. They have all the Star Wars characters. They have all the Disney Playhouse characters, the Disney Junior characters. They have the Toy Story characters are coming back. So there's a lot over there. Now, how good they are compared to some of the other ones, and we'll kind of get into that.
Yeah, I think that's why I rated them second.
Yeah, but I think it has it has quantity. What's the quality on it? We'll talk about that. Meeting Mickey in front. We met Mickey in front of the castle in 2002.
Oh, see that I missed.
Yeah, they don't do that. Was 20 years ago. They don't do that anymore.
But that's a bummer. You know, that's
Elsa.
Honestly, it's such a pain that you have to go to these special areas to see characters when in the old days,
yes, Dawn.
Yes,
you're right,
exactly.
Melissa. That's a great one.
They'd be wandering about the parks. You could meet up with them. We have pictures from our first trip when our oldest son, who's now 26, was 2 years old, And we met up with Geppetto just randomly in Magic Kingdom. You know, you don't see him anymore.
Nope. Hi, Gino.
Gino.
Welcome in. Gino, welcome. Good to have you here. Maria says Sully is my favorite meet and greet. Yep.
He's a good one.
Pixie Dust Run, welcome in. So that would be my second least favorite. I think I got to say, I think my third is probably going to be Magic Kingdom, actually. I think it might jump back to number one right now, but because Merida's finally back, I think Alice in Wonderland. Alice is coming back now. You've got Mickey down, in the front. Mad Hatter's coming back. Snow White's down at the front as well. Aladdin and Jasmine are back over by the Agrabah Bazaar, which is good. Every once in a while, you'll see Chip and Dale. Of course, they have the Country Bears above you. It's not really a meet and greet.
Yeah,
Captain Jack's over there. There are some, but not quite as many. And even the Stitch and Buzz over in Tomorrowland, you can't hug them.
They're not a meet and greet. You can get in and get selfies with them, but that's not really a meet and greet. Because, of course, you could say Chip and Dale when they're up, again, not a meet and greet. It's the old school. That's why it's lacking, because they have some characters out.
Craig's Robotics,
but you can't physically meet them, hug them, walk up to them, and take pictures with them.
Right.
It doesn't count.
Frank, I want to say hi. Craig's Robotics is here. Good to see you. Frank Campana. Rhiannon's here. Welcome, Rhiannon. Joey's World's in the house. Got to say hi to everybody that just came in. I'm sorry. I wanted to say, do you think you like meeting more than the rides? Because I do. I have cerebral palsy. It's therapy for me. Brandon, I totally get that. I think I still like the rides a little bit more, but that's really close. Magic of the Mouse Radio. What's up, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Good to see you, my man.
It depends. And for us, it depends on the day and the experience you want to have for that day. Because I'll tell you what, like I said earlier, meeting Olaf again for the first time after not having meet and greets it was great having a warm hug.
Oh, it was. I agree.
So I agree with you. There's a lot about Disney I feel that's therapeutic to Walt and I. It's our bubble. It's where we get out of the stresses of the week. So there's a lot of Disney that's therapy.
Yeah. And number one to me is definitely right now Epcot. Epcot's got lots of meet and greets. They really do. At the very front of the park, you've got Pluto and Goofy, and in all the countries, you've got several princesses. You've got Aurora, you've got Belle, you've got Jasmine, you've got Mulan that you can meet. You can meet Mickey over by the Figment area. And speaking of the Figment area, you can see Joy and Vanellope. There are
Alice, Mary Poppins.
Right, Alice and Mary Poppins in the UK area. There are a ton of meet and greets in Epcot right now. Like a lot of meet and greets, and they're good ones too. And I think that's why right now that one holds number one for me. But getting Merida back over at Magic Kingdom was a huge boost. When they now bring back Ariel and some of the other ones that we've missed, I think for me at least, Magic Kingdom will jump back to number one.
I know, Rhiannon, you're probably excited.
Nice, Bill.
You weren't here
for
last
you.
time you were here.
Yeah. Bill's going to be back down soon. Anthony the Molar Man, what's up, buddy? Good to see you as well. Somebody asked me the best meet and greet, he says, Magic Kingdom was Citizens on Main Street. Oh, yeah, they're great.
Or the ones in Hollywood Studios, too. But you're right, I miss them. They were so funny.
Yeah, you got the
you got the Dapper
mayor and all
that
that.
Were funny, but they were great. I miss them, and I
Elsa,
miss the ones in Hollywood Studios. They were fabulous.
Elsa, I can't say there's really any horror movies that I like. I'm not a big horror film. No. I don't like being scared. I don't like it. I used to love seeing the characters right now, even before you got into the Magic Kingdom. Right. Yeah, you could do that too. I remember those days. Epcot was known for not having enough rides, mostly in the World Showcase, so putting the meet and greets in the correlating countries was how they bolstered the park. I agree. Yeah, but it does make sense. I agree 100%, and they should have it that way. Would love if they brought back Villains Unleashed. I remember that.
Yes,
and those character meet and greets. Yes, I remember the Villains Unleashed.
They need to have more villains out.
Yeah.
You usually only get them during special. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Paul. Special occasions, and I hate that. I think, we see them on floats at Halloween. And
Shoshana, very true. Very true. And Melissa taught me with that. You go into the app, you go into where you can see all the wait times. If you click at the top, you click characters, and I'll tell you when the characters come out and where they meet.
Yep. So you know where to look for them and the times that they're out and all that good stuff.
That's right.
So.
Dawn, you're right. Enchanted Tales with Belle is back. And it's a meet and greet right now. It's not an attraction anymore, but we did it. We went over there. We did it. Yeah, that's another good one. I agree.
We didn't get to walk through the mirror, though. That would be cool, but you at least can meet with Belle.
Oh, Elsa, no, you didn't know. That's okay. I just wanted to answer your question. I mean, I've watched horror films, but I don't like look forward to them.
Yeah, no, our son likes them. Yeah. And I was thinking he might want to do horror nights at Universal because part of me is just curious. I don't like being scared and I'm not really into horror movies, but he doesn't even want to go. So we have lots of friends that are into that, but we're a bunch of chickens.
Brianna, are there any meet and greets on Lightning Lanes? Yes. I'm sure like Princess Fairy Tale Hall and meeting Mickey up at the front. I'm sure they are.
A lot of the ones that are constantly in there, or like in Hollywood Studios, probably the Minnie and Mickey. So, I do have that Minnie Mouse voice, Rick. That's more like
I remember the Princess and Parties. We never did it, but I remember it.
That's cute.
Pamela says, hello, welcome in, Pamela Hoffman. So I'm going to tell you some of my favorites, and I think Melissa and I are really going to. Hey, Matt, welcome in. Matt Simbatu's here. My favorites probably, Meredith's got to be up near the top of the list.
She's always fun.
Really good.
I love the accent.
Right, me too. And she's a redhead. If you guys saw our live stream, we went and we did a live stream because we did our character meet and greet challenge at Magic Kingdom. We got in line and waited for her. She was awesome. She was really funny. I made a joke about her brothers, asking if they were unbearable, and she laughed at it. She said, "Oh, that's a good one." And she just was fantastic and took great pictures. That's a good one, right?
Yeah, that was probably our best one of the day that day. She's a lot of fun.
She was the best that day. Yeah, don't miss out on that one, Dawn. She is definitely there. Hey, Wayne, Super Wayne, welcome in, buddy. Hi, guys. My older sister talked back to me. Oh, my.
I was the older sister growing up. I was very bossy. Thank you for being a member for 10 months.
Rhiannon, I think the Sully one is great, but the problem with the Sully one, it's such a long line right now. And for streaming, it's a bad connection area. We can't stream it.
And I hate that they don't have Mike with him anymore. Remember, you used to be able to meet him
Mike
with
and Sully.
Wazowski.
Yeah.
Over by where Backlot Express is, and now that's gone.
Yeah.
I liked having the duos. Like, there's a lot of duos that are gone now. You used to be able to meet with Genie, and Genie would be there with Jasmine, remember, over in Epcot. Mm-hmm. Belle and Beast. Mm-hmm. I love Beast. Beast is one of my favorite characters. Mm-hmm. Can't meet him anymore. Genie's one of my favorite characters.
Yep, can't meet him anymore.
I miss it, and I really wish they'd have them together again. So that's one of my things that makes me a little sad.
I think the other one that I really like right now is, and we did it at a Moonlight Magic. It had been the first time we ever did it. It was Red Carpet Dreams.
Yeah.
It was actually that whole area, the way you walk in, you go down the aisle or down the corridor, and they've got the pictures that actually kind of move or whatever. I think they moved. I can't remember now, but they were really neat pictures up there. I don't know. I love that. What about you?
Yes, we had a lot of fun with that. And Lisa, you're so right. Baymax was awesome. I love meeting Baymax, and I don't think they're going to bring him back. He was so fun. But no, absolutely 100%. Red Carpet Dreams, the theming was great. Minnie and Mickey in there are very awesome to meet with. They're very interactive and, lots of fun.
Yeah. Dawn, no, they did not bring it back the bow and arrow portion of Merida Meet and Greet. At least not yet. They haven't. The Genie Meet and Greet is fantastic, Rick. We've met him. Kermit and Miss Piggy, I don't know how they would do it, but man, if you could meet that would be an unbelievable. Do you know how long that line would be?
Oh my gosh.
That line would be forever. Now they do it with Donkey over at Universal.
That's
true.
So
there might be
a way inside a box where you could stand next to them and they talked with you. Yeah. Absolutely. Universal actually has that down because they have Kung Fu Panda. Is his name Poe? No, not Poe. He's Poe. The panda's Poe. But the dad, they had a meet and greet with him where he was in one of those. But that was out selling west. His noodles. That wasn't here. That was Universal.
They do not offer tours,
Hollywood.
David.
But that was so fun. I'm like, Disney could do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do not offer tunnel tours. No, they don't. Hey, Evan Stern, welcome in, buddy.
Hi, Evan.
Yeah, I should have got it. I should have got a picture with Jafar. But I had a little. We had some banter.
Our beefs with the Halloween party is the lines were so long, and with us trying to stream and hoping we were gonna. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. Yes, guys.
Waiting in that line for a really long time to get a photo is discouraging. Yeah. For a special event.
I agree. Remy meet and greet would be neat.
They were at the parks, at the Disney parks.
Oh, that would have been great. Would love to have met
jealous. I
them.
want to see that picture.
One of the other ones that I really, really like is Launch Bay. Meeting Chewie and Darth Vader.
Chewie and Darth are amazing.
I think so.
I was gonna say, when you said favorites, Chewie is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He's always giving you hugs.
Hey, go Victor.
He's very, very good.
Yeah, very much near the top. Susan Bridges, welcome in, Susan. Hi, how are you? Both of them. Darth is, I think, phenomenal. I love the fact that he is intimidating, and the dude that was in. I mean, he's like really big. I'm short. I get it. I'm short, but whoever that was probably about 6'5", 6'6" anyway, and made me look really small, smaller than I already am. But it was great. Chewie was awesome as well. I loved the meet and greets with Darth and Chewie. I think they were really, really high. What about you, Mel?
No, I agree. That's what I was going to say. I had that on my mental list of best meet and greets for sure. Oh yeah, you have.
So look at me compared to Darth.
I know you look tiny.
Look at how tiny I am. I mean, I'm only 5'6".
Really not though.
But look at the difference.
I never even realized.
In how big he looks compared to me. Just the shoulders. Look at the shoulders alone.
Yeah.
Look at how broad
Chewie,
that is.
But you expect it with Chewie.
Yeah, but Chewie's like like for instance, there we are with Chewie. But I don't know. I don't look as. No, I guess I do.
I don't know if it was
small.
where you were standing. But. And you expect it with him.
But Darth Vader was pretty big. Hey, Beyond Disabled, Disability Texas, welcome in. Good to have you here. Megan's here as well. Hi Megan. Good to see you. Let's see, Launch Bay.
James Ryan. Hello there.
Dean the Turkey Legster, welcome in.
Hey, Dean.
Good to have you here. Wow.
Goodness gracious, the world's coming to an end.
I know. Look, guys, it's James Ryan. He is still alive.
He lives.
He lives. Woohoo! Welcome in, James. We're just kidding, man. We're doing good.
It's so weird. You messaged us the other day, and I literally said something to Walt. I'm like, have you talked to James lately? And literally, you sent a message. It was like on the same wavelength. It was weird.
Yep. James, I hope you're doing good, though, buddy. Yeah, be sure to check out Kelly, the Mickey Bunch. She goes live on Sundays and other times during the week. She's on the West Coast, so I know it's a little bit. The time can be a little bit tricky, but be sure to check her out. She has a lot of fun topics. Other meet and greets for me, I like the Olaf one also over at Hollywood Studios. I think that one's a lot of fun. I got to admit, over at Epcot, I really enjoy meeting the princesses. I really do. Whether it's Belle, whether it's Jasmine, whether it's Aurora, just going around and meeting the princesses one-on-one like that, I think that's a lot of fun. And we did that when we streamed it. And it was a blast, and they all did really, really well.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, welcome in. Good to see you.
My shirt too.
Good to have you here. But what would you say if you had to pick one over at Epcot? What would you pick over at Epcot for you? Like
my favorite meet and greet in Epcot?
The Mary Poppins is pretty good too.
She's always really good.
Yes.
I've always had a consistent good experience meeting Mary Poppins. She's very she's a good conversationalist.
I agree. I just
think all really do a pretty good job for the most part. You know who I haven't seen yet that I thought was back? That was Jasmine.
She's back.
Is she? We just didn't get to see her.
She's over at the Lamps of Wonder. She's there. We just haven't seen her yet. What's up, Ray J? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
Meet and greet. Hey, Ray J. I like that particular. Hey, WDW Cash.
I don't know, Sir Euchre. Here's the thing. I know they had the casual princesses in that movie. I actually don't. I don't like that. I don't want to see that.
I would for like a special occasion if they did that.
What's
for
up,
like
WDW
a party
Cash?
or a
Welcome
Moonlight
in.
Magic.
Maybe
For
that.
That was hysterical. That was great with all of them in their T-shirts and being. I thought that was funny. It's not like I would want it on the regular, but for something special, I think it would be hilarious. Super Disney.
What's up, Nick, Shane, and the family? Hope you guys are doing well. We miss you guys too.
Settling in.
What's up, Yachty? Welcome in. Good to see Yachty.
Hi, Yachty.
Yeah, she is really good, Leland. I agree. Yeah, but I don't know that I could see the princesses like that. I like them in their dresses, and I don't know. I don't know how. I actually wish that I could see Aurora dressed as Briar Rose.
That's true because they do Belle in both of her costumes. Yes. Why can't they do that with the others? I mean, even Cinderella, I wouldn't mind seeing in her rags, and then she could meet with Jacques and Gus. Wouldn't that be awesome, guys? I mean, why can't they change it up? Have Cinderella be in her, dress where she's poor before the magic, and
I
with
agree.
Gus and Jacques.
I agree.
Because they used to have all the mice.
Right.
They used to have them too.
Dawn says, I don't know if I'm allowed to bring up disrespect lately. I saw a father and son climb through the flowers to the Remy topiary. Sorry, but what in the world? My apologies. Says it's not on topic. No.
Dawn.
Well, here's the thing. There's been a lot of that lately, but here's where I blame that on Disney and the lack of staffing. Because in the old days, you would have people that would just be walking around different areas to do exactly that. Stop running. Do this. Please. You're not supposed to be there. They used to have that. Okay, we were watching when Walter and Andrea were here, Melissa and I, and the two of them. We were watching Harmonious, and there was this couple that literally got in the flowers to get up above everybody to watch the fireworks. They were in the flowers, standing in the flowers, watching, and nobody.
It was a whole family, and then they put the kid on their shoulders, and there was nobody around. And Harmonious lasts 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And it's like, in the old days, that never happened, and the people just don't have enough. I don't know if it's common sense or just they don't care, but it happens a lot.
Yeah, yeah. It's just one of those things that. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Yeah. And sometimes it's just not knowing. I mean, I guess you should know. I don't know. Everybody's different. I don't know. But yeah, you are seeing that. But I blame some of that on Disney by not having people staffed well enough to be around to be able to stop that kind of stuff. That's like some of these fights. People are like, where is everybody? Why is it taking so long for Disney to get somebody there? Because they don't have anybody. They're all... Nobody's walking around the parks like they used to have to just walk around.
Well, unfortunately, friends of ours had a situation where someone in their party got violently sick, and they went to get help, and they went to one of the food booths in Epcot, and the person was basically alone at the booth, and they were like, I don't know what to do. I can't leave my post. And they don't even have walkies or radios to call somebody for help. I'm like, that's crazy town. I was shocked when I heard that story. So they were trying to wave down somebody else in the park to help because there's just not enough staff. That's how I see it. You're right.
Common sense, not so common anymore. Sadly. People should know not to step in flowers. I agree. No, they should. But they should know, but they do it anyway.
People will push the boundaries.
I agree.
If they don't have to be accountable and they want to get what they want to get, that's sadly to say how the world works nowadays. If there's people that don't have that moral compass or just don't, they're going to push it. And if nobody stops them, they're going to push it a little more. And sadly, you see it all the time now. So
that's true, Tina. That's very true.
That's true too, Tina. It's a very good point. But you're disrespecting the other people around you who paid that amount too. And nobody tends to think about other people anymore. You see that a lot now.
Yeah. Well, it's okay, but that's fine. But yeah, that is going around. Hopefully that'll change in time. Maybe they'll get restaffed to the point where they can do that. But yeah, meet and greets there. That's the ones at Epcot I like. Like I said, I can't really say I like any Animal Kingdom because they don't have any. So, but it's good to have those meet and greets back. I hope they continue to come back more and more and more because we need to have them. David says, do you feel that some people are treating the Disney parks like an amusement park and not the very special place it is? Well,
again, Disney's fault.
But it is an amusement park. I mean, it's a theme park. It's just a higher quality, much more themed, better themed than the other ones have because they have more money to be able to do it. It is technically an amusement park. It's a theme park. That's kind of what it is. It is Busch Gardens, Six Flags, just at a much higher level. So is Universal. I mean, they're all the same. It's just a better version of all of them.
Disney used to be like 1,000 steps above. I mean, it was just a whole different atmosphere. Yeah. It's like Chick-fil-A versus Wendy's. You know what I mean? How you're used to getting that different atmosphere, that different quality, that different level, and suddenly it's starting to go.
Yeah.
So, but again, I blame Disney for it. If you're not getting the staff in there to keep it that way and the ability to train the staff to keep it that way, then it's only going to go down.
Yeah. Rick says there are a set of YouTubers that fall in this category. For instance, staying after hours and eating dinner when parks are closed and staff wants to go home on Christmas. I don't know who that is. Wasn't us.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And boasting about it on YouTube. Oh, Rick, you'll have to send me a message. I'd like to know who that was.
Oh my word.
Nick and Shana said there seems to be more security and control at Disney Springs than the fountains. They're in the actual park right now. No, not really. saw the guy trying to surf in the fountain. Did you see that?
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they're talking about the guy that took his surf. Yeah, the guy that took his surfboard and decided to surf in the fountain. They did get to him, but
maybe that's why now they do.
Much louder, and don't hesitate to shout to get someone's attention and talk loudly like they're in a bar. Yeah.
We were just talking about that the other day. Someone was screaming. It's like, you remember when we were leaving on Main Street, there was this person screaming up at their family. And I'm like, especially now with technology, I'm like, you probably could just text them.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Welcome in, Steve. Good to see you. Well, no, the person was yelling to somebody like 15 feet away. And I'm like, how about you just walk over to him?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. What do I know? The biggest problem theme parks have is they won't attract quality employees unless they pay more. Problem is tickets go up as wages go up.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Brian, but here's the thing. Didn't we all used to think they had quality people working for them? And what were the wages like back then? You can get quality people. There are people out there that will work and they'll get it. But part of it is people today want more for less. They want to get paid the most and work the least.
Mm-hmm. That's the mentality.
But Disney used to be able to get people for the wages they had, and they never had competitive wages compared to everybody else. But I get what you're saying, but I think they've done it in the past. They can do it again.
Disney also offers a lot of other benefits that other employees don't.
Hey, Ray, welcome in. Good to see you.
So it's a matter of, I think, the mentality in the world today, and it's happening everywhere. It's not just Disney. I talk to people all day, every day that own businesses or that work, been with companies for a long time. There's a lot of turnaround. Everybody's looking to hire. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're calling it
quiet
quitting. I've heard that term too a lot lately, Victor. It's very weird.
Yeah, they're calling it quiet quitting. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, what else do I want to talk about? Let's talk a little bit because it's only 8:37, so we got plenty of time here. Tron Light Cycle Run is actually running. I've seen some pictures of it with people on it. I'm sure they're employees, not cast member previews and all that. So don't go running around everybody saying, "Oh, I heard the cast member previews are going on." No, they're not. But they are actually putting people on the ride now and letting them go around. Not a lot, but they have done it. But I did see a video of them with the full lighting and them running the cars at an interval of every minute, which is probably how it will be when the ride actually opens. They're also testing the train as far as they can till the track hasn't finished, but they are testing the train more and more now too. I think that's a good thing. What are you laughing at? What did I miss?
She's thinking of putting the low performers on first.
Yes, exactly.
Just taking the chance.
Exactly.
Right. Who wants to volunteer? Some of these 12 waivers.
Yeah,
that's how we're at right now, Pamela. We're really disappointed, but it hasn't stopped us from going, of course, at this point. But if it continues down this path, it might.
Yeah, that's very true. Mm-hmm. Well, it's a supply and demand thing. I mean, they're going to keep raising prices. Mm-hmm. If people keep coming,
they have
why do they have any reason to stop? And I'm not saying don't go. I mean, look, if you go and you pay the money and you have a good time and you feel it's worth it, then you're going to go back. I'll be at Downtown Disney on September 9th after work. Might get there around 3-ish. All right, Brian, thanks for the warning. We'll be sure to stay away from there.
You'll have to message us, Brian. We don't remember anything to try now and then. We'll let you know where we're at.
Yeah. Can you believe that train's been closed for 5 years?
No. You can feel it now, though. Very funny, Matt.
Luke, I'm calling it right now. You guys are hearing it here first. We're going to start talking about D23 in a minute. I think that when we get to D23 on Sunday, they're going to announce the opening for Tron. I do think it'll be this year. I do. I really do. They are really doing a lot of testing. All the lighting is up. All they really need to do is all the agriculture stuff around that and laying down the foundation of the concrete. And they're there, at least on the outside. They've got everything. They've dug all the trenches. They've filled everything in that they have to do. They've got the tunnel done for the train. They've already started laying the tracks. The ride is obviously running. Whatever they were doing inside is probably done. I think there's a really good shot that we could see this thing in November or December. Well, what do I know? Does Universal see these same issues? Yes, Dawn, they do. We're there. We see it. Wait for next year when all that pent-up demand has been met, prices are up, and the looming recession
That's what
hits.
we're wondering.
Yeah, I think so, Sir Euchre.
We were talking about that too. Everybody's trying to get out. Everybody's been cooped up for 2 years, and there's a big boom of people going places and doing things. And
yeah, I agree.
Hi, Ray. I know. I just want my train back.
Yeah, it'll be back soon enough. I really do.
Baby back, baby back.
Looks like it will be open for the holidays. I think so, Mike. I really do. I think there's a good chance that December. I really think in December this is gonna be announced at D23. I think it's gonna be this year.
They are gonna announce it, whether it's this year or not. I'm sure we'll be hearing about it very soon.
Yeah, I definitely think on Sunday, next Sunday, the 11th, at the parks, and they're live streaming it, so I don't even know why I have tickets. I thought it was something exclusive. I could have watched it at home and saved $300 on tickets to go to this stupid event. Because everybody else gets to see it.
Anyway, we'll be watching it streaming from the hotel.
And that's the other thing that makes me so I'm getting madder just thinking about it, is the fact that they are now telling me I paid all this money for these tickets to go to D23. And then I had to pick and choose which panels I want to go to. And I'm not even guaranteed that I'm going to get that panel, which is the one I want the most, is the D23 Parks one on Sunday. And yet everybody else is going to be able to see it anyway. So why did I even pay for the ticket? I paid for it because it's supposed to be exclusive. I thought it was something that, only, I don't know. What do I know? I'm just being first world problems, everybody.
Yeah. Let's call you Jeff.
Don't ever do that. Ever do that again. Anyway, Walt rant. Yes, I had one the other day that Dan loved. Walt rant number 7,532. But I don't know. Do you guys see what I'm saying, though? I mean, D23, nothing is exclusive, Walt. Well, see, I guess you'd have to expand on that, Rick, because in the past with D23, if you weren't in the panel, you didn't get to see some of the exclusive trailers. You didn't get to see all the people coming out until way later, because they wouldn't allow video and stuff like that in. People might cheat and bring it in, but you weren't supposed to. Dougie's in here too. There he is.
Hello, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Dougie.
Us already?
It's like 3:00 in the morning over there.
We appreciate you coming in.
Nah, I don't need a hug. I just need them not to show everybody that live stream.
Or they should
I'm just kidding.
Not be a live stream. She recorded it and make everybody wait till the next day.
Exactly. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. The one thing I did want to go over when talking about streaming schedule. So we get in on the 8th, early their time. So it might be 8:00 in the morning, 7:00 in the morning Pacific time. It'll be 10 or 11 o'clock here. That first day, if we stream it, we'll probably stream maybe something in the afternoon there, because I want the first morning that we go over there. It's going to just be kind of our thing, so we can experience it for the first time. But we will stream at some point that day. I am going to do some sort of half an hour to an hour light stream at D23 after some of the big announcements have been made, to kind of go over and recap and go over and give our thoughts and opinions on that. So you can expect that every day, probably afternoon, because all of the big panels are in the morning and they'll usually last about 2 hours. So we'll do something in the afternoon or evening, so you can look for streams. Look for the thumbnails. I'll have all the thumbnails up. I'm going to make them all before we go and get everything scheduled. And we'll do that. Obviously, we'll do some DCA stuff, and we'll do Disneyland stuff. Now, we are going to the Oogie Boogie Bash Saturday night. I'm not sure I'm streaming that just yet. I think we might, but we will see. Again, we've never done it. If we don't stream it, I'm going to vlog it. At the very least, I'll vlog it. But if I vlog it, you guys won't see it for a while, because we won't be back in Florida till the 19th of September.
Late on the 19th. So
right.
Might as well say the 20th. I was just looking. We don't get our flight doesn't even get into California till 11 in the morning.
11th, their time.
Their time.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what's going to happen that day, but
no, David, that's $300 per person.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was $600.
Was it?
I don't know. I have to go back and look, but it was not cheap. There's Connie. Welcome in, Connie. Good to see you.
Oh, thank you, Connie.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Speaking of birthdays, real fast, thank you to Debbie Bernfeld, who I haven't seen, for the gift that she gave Melissa. Very nice of her. And thank you all for the birthday cards and everything that you sent us.
Jeannie and Cy.
Yes.
I haven't even finished. We finally went to the P.O. box, and I have to go down and read them all. Walt finally brought everything home, and you guys are amazing. So, and Joey for your letters.
Yes, Joey's
Thank
World.
you,
We got
Joey.
some letters from
Thank
Joey's
you
World.
so
Thank you,
much.
guys.
Lisa, be sure to tell Joey we got his letters today. Thanks.
Sir Euchre says, when you get back to Florida, we need that Bus Bingo Resort tour stream. I don't even know what that is.
What?
What's Bus Bingo? Did I say that? Lampwick Lounge, welcome.
Hi, Lampwick.
Oh, we'll have fun. We'll have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time no matter what.
Well,
I'm just looking forward to having some vacation.
Yeah, the streams don't bother me. I actually enjoy streaming, even if it is something brand new. It doesn't bother me. I'm still gonna enjoy it no matter what. And it's not like we stream for 7 hours. We usually do 2 or 3 hours out of the course of an 18-hour park day. So it's okay. You know, it's going to be different. Greg, welcome in. Good to see you.
Lisa, we actually got it in a reasonable amount of time.
Hi, Will. Welcome in.
We'll be going to Avengers Campus, no doubt.
Yeah, Scott, absolutely. We'll go over there. We'll take you guys with us when we do that, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. And that might be something I want to do too. I mean, again, I wish we were going to be longer, because the more I think about it, I'm thinking to myself, maybe we'll do a meet and greet stream, or we'll go meet all the characters, and then we'll do a ride stream where we'll go do this. Yeah, we can't do all that.
I know my bright idea. I was like, yeah, let's go to D23. Now I wish we had just taken a week and just gone to Disney for 5 days, and that way we could experience it a couple days and then bring you along with us too. But it is what it is.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So you could go to a bus stop at TTC, and the first resort bus to show up, you get on and go there. Oh yeah, I think I did that one. Something I don't remember. Have to run. Youngest gets braces in the morning.
Oh no! Good luck to both of you.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Welcome in, Susan D. But yeah, we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna bring you guys along for all of that, and just pray for me. I don't like to fly, so we'll be flying out. It's gonna be a couple of flights. They won't be too long. They're fine. Melissa's making it seem like it's a 7-hour flight. You're
stopping in between.
Yeah, the stops in between will help me a little bit more than it will anything else. Having that straight 5-hour flight over there, 5.5 hours, might be a little bit hard for me to be able to stop for a little bit and then start over. It'll just seem like 2 short flights instead of 1 really long flight, or 2 fair flights. I think I can handle that.
Oh.
Remember, your feet will give out before your spirit does. Exactly. That's exactly it.
I like that.
And that's one of the things I think, Disneyland is not as big as Disney World. A lot of it's all condensed in these small areas. So I think we're going to be able to get a lot of it done. I don't know how Genie Plus works out there. So I know it's a little bit different in how it works here. So we'll have to look into that. We probably will buy Genie Plus. I probably will.
Probably not the first day, but the second time we go.
Yeah, maybe not the first day, but we're going to probably get it. Because we're gonna make sure of that. But the other thing too, talking about meet and greets, I don't know how the meet and greets work out there. I see how characters just roam around randomly. Is
cool.
That how it works?
We need a prescription for that, Ray. We had some. It's really hard to get a hold of doctors in Florida. I don't know if you guys. That's one thing. If you were gonna live here, everybody is like moving in, and they don't have enough. Like since we moved to this part of town. Like trying to find a vet that's taking new patients, trying to find doctors that's taking new patients, and getting them to call you back. Everywhere you have to call, you have to leave a message, and then they don't call you back. It's a real fun time.
Thanks, Cash. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll watch a movie for a couple hours. I'll watch a couple-hour movie. That'll get me through.
Yeah, that distracts him.
That distracts me for a little while. I mean, I'll be okay.
Make sure the chargers are charged up for the phones, because it's such a long flight, so you can plug in. Make sure both of the phone chargers are charged. Backup batteries. So, Ray, we fly out the 8th, really Marc, early in the morning.
Marc, you're funny.
First off,
Melissa, he didn't make that up himself. Didn't you ever see Die Hard?
Oh,
that's what Bruce Willis is doing in the very beginning of the movie when he's in Nakatomi Tower and he's got his shoes off. That's what the guy told him on the plane to do.
I forgot.
Come on, man.
Marc, you get me every
Nothing
time.
Gets by me, Marc.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. We are flying out Thursday morning.
Tina. Yeah.
Thursday morning.
Like really early. We'll have to leave the house at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, for sure. Right. Just upgrade to first class and you'll
Right?
be set.
AB, take
They don't
Amtrak.
have
It's
it.
only a 3-day trip. If we had unlimited vacation time, I would gladly take the train across the country.
I would take this.
If they had like a sleeping car, we could make an adventure out of it. I wouldn't mind.
Well, one time we will do that. One time I'll do that, and I'm going to vlog it or
Be
stream
fun.
it or something and on the train. One of those trains, like
The
you ever,
Christmas
the
train.
Christmas train. You guys ever watch the Christmas train on Hallmark
Hallmark.
Channel? It's good. I liked
That's
it.
a whole other stream.
Yeah, that's a whole nother stream too. Turn on your GPS on your phone, Walt, and you'll see yourself going over 400 miles an hour. At
Oh,
40,000
that's
feet.
funny.
Yeah, I believe it. That's fine with me. Whatever gets me there faster. But no, I'm excited. The meet and greets actually, to me, as much as I'm so excited about the rides, the meet and greet for me is actually a really big thing because their characters out there are going to be a lot more of the OG characters, the classic characters. And that's what I think I like. I like the fact that I'm probably going to see Jiminy Cricket walking around. You talk about Geppetto. Geppetto is going to be walking around. There's going to be this one and that one. I kind of am excited for that too. Just to see walking down, in Frontierland, and there goes whoever. I'm going to be like, oh, that's really cool. Look, it's such and such. We did that the other day. We were at Epcot, and we were walking in France, and Aurora walks by us and says hello.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And that was neat. And they don't usually do that at Magic, at Disney World parks. And she didn't have a handler with her. I noticed that. She was
You're right.
walking
It
alone.
was strange. Usually there's, I think it's short staffing. It's so strange.
Yeah. Usually they'll have like one of the guys or gals in blue, not a police officer, but the other blue, walking with her. And she didn't have anybody with her.
I agree, Kenneth. I think there's something to be said about standing somewhere where Walt Disney stood and to be able to see his office and just little things like that. They are magical. That's funny, man. Oh, that's cool, Allie.
I don't know. I can't wait. I love flying. I'm so lucky that I have 8 elite BA captain. Oh, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be great. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be a blast.
Yes, Scott. I'm so excited for Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Yes, and that's going to be up and running, so we'll be able to see that. I think it's one of those things. I know they have different tours. We're not going to do any of the tours this time, but we'll do some of the other things. And speaking of which, I didn't know this. I saw somebody else post it. I'm going to tell her about it as soon as we get. Well, I'm going to tell her about it now, but we're going to talk about it when we get off stream. Behind the Seeds at Epcot is back. Yay. You can book appointments for it. And I looked at it the other day, and they had all kinds of appointments available.
Good. How much is it?
$35 a person.
It's gone up.
It's gone up a little bit. It used to be 20.
Right?
Yeah, it used to be
that's
20.
Almost double.
But yeah.
Did they give you anything extra?
I don't know. I didn't really read into it. But they
and their train is running. That's right, password.
That's a good challenge. Watch the video about making Disneyland and try to find the spots they filmed before there was a park there. Oh, that's probably hard as anything.
I know, right?
I would do that too. I would like to do that too, Steve. One point, cool. Maybe in the future when we go back, we'll do that. You don't like the overlay, Marc? Really? Just my opinion that I don't mind sharing. Oh, interesting. He doesn't like it.
Oh, okay. I've seen a vlog of it and I thought it's really cool.
Yeah, well, you get a free cucumber slice. There you go. Thank you. That'll be enough.
Can't we get more than that now?
No.
Like a whole cucumber, like the lady tried to steal. I get to keep a cucumber.
Well, I want
a vanilla bean.
I just want to see the behind the scenes. I just want to see a little bit from the other side of it. We always see it from the boat. I want to see it from the other side a little bit to see where they take us back there. Talk a little bit about it. I know she's going to love it. The fact that they're going to talk about the food and the different, how they grow things and stuff like that. Because Melissa's, I don't know. I just think it's going to be a blast. I think we're going to have a ton of fun. I know they won't let us film it, but what we'll do is if they let us take some pictures, I'll try to take a little bit of pictures. And then what we'll do is we'll do like a review of it afterwards, but we're going to definitely book it. I think that's really exciting personally.
Hi, Melanie, Marc. It's being dramatic.
Oh, Melanie Wimbush, welcome in. Good to see you, Melanie. But this weekend, let's talk a little bit about streams while we got some time here. This weekend, we will be going to, I think it's Animal Kingdom, right? Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. Animal Kingdom Saturday, and of course, our Magic Kingdom stream on Sunday. going to think of something fun for Sunday. We've been doing a really good job with our Magic Kingdom streams lately. We've been trying to hit rides that we haven't hit in a while. We did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train just a couple weeks ago. We did Space Mountain. This weekend, we finally got to do Peter Pan's Flight. We did Splash. We did Jungle Cruise just last weekend. Been trying to hit all of the different rides that we really haven't been able to do. And maybe Sunday, and we'll do it early before we get a ton of people in here, because if it goes bad, I don't want to lose 700, 500, 200, 300 people. Maybe we'll try Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. Maybe we'll try it.
Maybe
we'll
try to get to Pooh. We haven't been able to do Pooh for so long.
And Pooh too. But we have never done the Little Mermaid. I think maybe once a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
And it was before we had our hotspots. So
right.
We lost connection. So maybe we'll try it early, like you said. See if it holds.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, just to give it a chance. Yeah, Wendy, I think you should book it too. It was fun. You were able to film. It there. I don't think they're letting us do that now. What's up, Emily? Welcome in, Mr. Cruise Fever. Welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. There's a video of Pirates at Disneyland breaking down how the cast members had to guide guests from their boats backstage to exit the ride. Yeah, I believe that. We've been evacuated from several rides in the past. Pooh, TTA for Melissa. I got evacuated from Rise of the Resistance. We've had a couple for sure.
Ooh, Marc's gonna make Ronto wraps.
Oh, there you go.
Are you making those instead of pancakes?
No, I think is that Marc? Is that when you're going to be at Donna's doing that? I think.
Oh,
that's cool. Awesome. But hi everyone. Sorry, I'm not chatting. Working on upcoming trip dining reservations and now behind the scenes booking. There you go. Amen to that, Wendy. Awesome. Well, guys, let's go over a few things before we head out. First off, I want to thank Dean over at the Live Place, theliveplace.com, family-friendly streams. Be sure to check them out. Dean's got over 130 live streamers on there. So if you're looking for a certain streamer, certain day of the week, certain time, certain genre, because it's not all Disney, check out the Live Place. He is the TV guide of live streamers. We have 4 partner channels. We have Diz Our Dream, Pete McDevitt, Disney Dan, and Steve's World. Check them all out. They all have great content. For sure. We want to say thank you to all of our members. Members, thank you for your extra generosity and loyalty. We're not able to do the things we do without your extra generosity. So we appreciate that very, very much. It goes without saying just how fantastic you are for that extra step you give Melissa and I with your membership. So we appreciate that. And of course, everybody in the chat, just whether you chat, if you subscribe to the channel, thank you for subscribing. If you don't chat, even if you're just watching in the background and you're just here supporting us and watching, that's fantastic too. We don't see you.
Unless you seek us out, because some of you have in the parks, and that means a lot. It's really awesome when you guys find us or want to come and say hello. So we've met so many awesome people, and we appreciate you.
Oh, I agree. Amanda Mailing, welcome in. Good to see Amanda. There she is right there. David Kish, hello, buddy. Thank you, too. Oh, absolutely. It's our pleasure.
Thank you.
But we do. Hey, Gigi. Hi. Welcome in, Gigi. But we do. We really enjoy this. We enjoy the back and forth. You guys bring as much to the table with your chatting and some of the information you guys give us. We learn things from you as much. And
all the time.
You guys bring us joy just as much as hopefully we bring it to you as well. So we appreciate that. But join us this weekend for some fun streams. I think they're going to be a blast. We just went over 13,000, 13.3, barely. We were over it. Now we might fall back under it. Maybe not. Hopefully not. But we'll keep plugging along, and we'll see you guys this weekend. Be sure to also check out Magic of the Mouse Radio. Bill over there at Magic of the Mouse. It's really tons of Disney music, 24/7 Disney music from the parks, from the movies, the background music. He's got everything. You got to check him out. But there's podcasts over there, I think, still too. Check out Magic of the Mouse Radio. They are amazing. Other than that, I have to, last but not least, say thank you to our mods. Our mods are fantastic. We have the best mods out there. They share out all of our social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Check us out.
Don't check out TikTok yet. There's
not yet. It's nothing there yet, but you can subscribe. They share out our merchandising, channel where we are. We have our PO box. They welcome you in. They keep the chat family friendly. We have great mods. We're lucky to have them.
I'm very blessed.
Yep, we really are. Anyway, guys, other than that, I hope everybody has a great, great night. Thank you for being here. We will see you Saturday. And until then,
take care of yourselves and each other.
Have a great night, everybody. Bye.